Hello everybody, I'm Captain JK. If you're new to my channel, I'm flying Boeing 787 as a captain. Today, I'd like to tell you the top 5 airports where I really want to go again. Like the top 10 worst airports video that I made last year, same 5 things were considered to make the list. Having said that, this time the list is kind of like focused on staying environment, whereas the last one was more like airport infrastructure biased. So let's dive right into the list. Number 5. Suvarnabhumi International Airport, Bangkok, Thailand. It's been 14 years since this airport was inaugurated, and it's the 17th busiest airport in the world now. Terminal is huge, but organized moving walk system makes it easier to get around the terminal. ATC and departure arrival procedures are pretty much straightforward. But as for the ground operations, there's one thing to tell the pilots who come here for the first time. It is known that this airport has been built over a swamp area. Maybe because of that, there used to be quite many ruts on the taxiways, even on the runways. Lots of repair works have been done for a long time, but I still can't seem to get rid of the stereotype on this airport. Actually, you should add a lot more power to make this airplane move than anywhere else. Now, let's see what this city is made of. People say Bangkok is a paradise of food. I can't even count how many different kinds of seafoods, noodles, and extraordinary street foods. There are also full of fresh fruits, including diverse desserts. You name it, this city will give you whatever it is. Fun will be continued even at night in this city. There are lots of night markets which are full of food and shopping, massage, also famous streets that you can visit at night for fun, like Khao Road or Soi Rambutri. As you may notice, more than 93% of Thai people are Buddhists. That's why you can see lots of gorgeous looking temples here and there. And one of the most popular places for foreign visitors is floating market, called Damnan Sador. It goes without saying that the Thai massage is the world best. It'll give you total refreshment of your body, especially when you're tired from traveling. Number 4. Zurich International Airport, Switzerland. I used to go there many years ago, like more than 15 years. My memory is a bit rusty, but it was very efficiently operating airport, I remember. Even though the airport has only 2 main runways and a short one. When I first went there, it seemed quite busy, but the controllers were very friendly and they were using plain English a lot more than I expected. So I used to find myself sometimes having trouble catching what they were saying. As you can see, Zurich has lots of beautiful looking sights. The way the houses and buildings look gives us quite different feelings from other European countries. What makes this city more fascinating is Lake Zurich. You can enjoy pretty much different views along this lake. Switzerland is a country of Alps. Alps runs across about 60% of Switzerland. Matterhorn, Monte Rosa, Luzern, their diverse landscapes will give us unforgettable moments of travel. Number 3. Incheon International Airport, Seoul, South Korea. This airport has been rated as one of the top ranked airports in the world by many different organizations like Skytrax, or ACI. Not only because this is my home base, this airport is the cleanest and the most convenient airport I've ever experienced. Facilities and procedures, everything regarding flight operations is well organized so that the pilots can fly with less stress than any other airports. I just want to introduce what it's like to live in this city. Public transportation. Bus, metro, and taxi, they are very clean and affordable. Especially the metro in Seoul provides 23 different lines so that you can get around almost everywhere you want to go in this metro. There are so many places where you can feel full tastes of K-cultures, including sightseeing, food, shopping, even K-pop, and so on. I have to say it's worth visiting. It won't let you down. Number 2, Kingsford Smith International, Sydney, Australia. There are 3 terminals in this airport. I've only used Terminal 1 that was opened in 1970 when I was born in. As it's pretty old like me, terminal itself is not as fascinating as other recently opened airports. Though the terminal has been expanding a lot since its birth, I felt that the ramp area was a bit too small for wide-body planes. Other than that, runways, taxiways, and all the procedures including air traffic control services are superb. What I really like about this airport is the view at landing. Every time I went there, I just went out without having anywhere to go in mind. I enjoyed getting around the city, sometimes metro, sometimes by walking. Interestingly, I visited the Opera House area hundreds of times, but I never went in there. To me, it has been always the best in distance. My second favorite place is Darling Harbour area. When I'm there, I'm always relaxed. And from there, I sometimes go to fish market nearby with other crew to have some seafood with some wines, or sometimes I go to casino for fun. The fact is, casino always wins over me. If you want to see a beautiful beach, the bus will take you there in just 30 minutes from the downtown. If you take a train from Central Station in Sydney, you will have these killer views in about an hour or so. Blue Mountains. This is a mountain range located on the outskirts of Sydney. Enjoy the scene for a while. Finally, number 1, Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, Hawaii, USA. This airport was opened in 1927. It's pretty old, isn't it? But there has been quite a lot of expansions and modifications since then. Because of weather in Hawaii, here in Hawaii, it's always summer. So the terminal here is not completely enclosed structure. As you walk through the terminal, you will find it half indoor and half outdoor. This airport has 4 separate runways, but most of the international flights use only 2 runways. I used to come here quite often, and landing runway was always 8 left. Though the right condition on the approach for runway 8 left is always bumpy, but the scenery on final approach is as good as one in Sydney. Even better, I think. Hawaii consists of 8 different islands, but most of tourists visit Oahu, Big Island, Kauai, and Maui. These islands have their own beauties. I always love to stay in mainland Oahu. I should say that this small island has got everything that I mentioned before. First, people call it food heaven. They're full of different tastes of prawns and lobsters and many more seafoods. Also meats including steaks, burgers, and all kinds of beef, pork, or chicken cuisines. Also, having diverse ice creams is another option for your dessert. What about sightseeing here? You can see the great mountains shown in the movie Jurassic Park. If you can drive in top-down sports car along the East Coast, there are so many gorgeous beaches you can stop over. Okay, today I've gone through the list of top 5 best airports, destinations, whatever. I once again emphasize that this list is based on my personal preferences and experiences. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.